Welcome everybody to another episode of Latifsinspired. Guess what guys, I got my mum in the kitchen with me. We're going to be recreating a nostalgic Bangladeshi inspired dish. This is going to be a beef paya made with steamed dumplings. In Bengali we call it soifita. So it's like a crumbly steamed rice balls, and you mash it up and have it with that sort of collagen-y, rich, very flavorful paya dish. I'm going to be making the paya dish with shatkora. I know you can't get shatkora, it's not a mainstream ingredient. However, if you're Bengali, Asian, you know some Asian supermarkets sell shatkora. If you don't have shatkora, then we're going to have to find some alternatives for you. So today's recipe, beef paya, and if you watch till the end for this amazing recipe to come together, let's cook. So this is the beef paya, which is the foot of the cow. Got some onions, tomatoes, ginger, garlic, spices and a few other ingredients ready. We're going to firstly just boil the paya and just get all that smell and everything away, and then we're going to start making the curry. And then we're going to, once the curry is cooking in a pressure cooker, so sorry guys, you're going to need a pressure cooker and a pot. So firstly we're going to be cook it out in this pot first, and then we're going to put it in the pressure cooker for a good over an hour, just to let all those collagen and everything come out. So make sure you stay tuned, and I appreciate if you go on the comment section and let me know if you actually like this recipe, if that's you want some more, my mum to make some of these sort of home style recipes. Let me know in the comment section. Also which country that you're messaging from, I really appreciate it. I love reading it, it gives me inspiration. So let's make this dish. So firstly we're just going to whack this paya into this pan. Bismillah. Get some water, whack it in. It's one whole kettle. This is about 1.5 kg of this paya. So this winter guys, if you're having sort of collagen rich dishes, this is the one to go for. Let's turn the gas on. Bismillah. Just gonna whack some turmeric in. Ginger, garlic, about a teaspoon of ginger and a teaspoon of garlic. My mom's famous wooden spoon. This is a blessing itself. So let this come to a boil, and then we're going to cook it for a good 10 minutes. So all that smell and everything, we just want that to be gone. This is extremely flavorful dish, and it's a very healthy dish guys. Like I said, people are buying bone marrow and everything, so you want collagen rich food this winter. This is extremely flavorful, and I'm going to be showing you a proper traditional Bangladeshi dish inspired by my mum obviously. So let this boil for a good 10 minutes. Just come to a nice boil. With the ginger, the garlic, it's fragrant already. It's going to take all that smell away, and you get all that scum and everything. We're just going to discard this water. Now it's come to a boil, a good 10 minutes guys. So that's been boiling away for a good 10 minutes. Let's turn the gas off. Look at that. So there you go. Now let's start actual cooking the curry. Beautiful. So let's turn the gas on. Bismillah. So now cooking oil. So use about 4 to 6 tablespoons of cooking oil. So this is sliced onions, so 2 sliced onions, about 300, no more than 350 grams guys. That's the onions gone in. Just using some cardamoms, 8 to 10 is fine. Cinnamon, I'm using the cassia bark, so 2-inch sized cinnamon sticks. 2 bay leaf going in. This is Bangladeshi tezpata. Adding the aromatics, so the ginger and the garlic. This is the garlic, so 1 tablespoon times 2. I use loads of garlic guys, it gives it an immense flavour. Ginger, we want nice ginger as well, so I'm going to use about 2 tablespoons of ginger. Beautiful. Give this all a mix. Just adding some green chilies, a handful of green chilies, loads of chilies. You can use 8 to 10, that's fine. Put the heat to a medium low. I just want the onions and everything just to soften up. This will take about a good 10-12 minutes, guys. If you get the onions cooked and nice coloured and the ginger and garlic take the rawness away, this just creates a next level of flavour. So a lot of TLC is going to be going into this dish. This is very nostalgic dish, like I said to you, and this is something we grew up eating, but it was cooked in a different way. I'm cooking it my way, and this is how I like it, and this is a tried and tested method, and I'm sure you're going to like it as well. And if you're brave enough to go and try this amazing recipe, you're going to be enjoying some wonderful food, and you're going to be thinking, where has this been all my life? Believe you me. Now it's about 1.5 kg of paya, so it's going to need a lot of sauce as well. So I'm going to add about 2 teaspoons of salt. You can always add, but you can't reduce. So let this cook in a slow gas. I've only added about 4 tablespoons of oil because there's going to be a lot of collagen and a lot of fat coming out of that paya, so I don't want it to be too oily. You'll see there's going to be a layer of fat on top. So the pressure cooker lid, I'm just putting it there just to lock in the steam, but I'm not locking in the actual lid for the pressure. We'll come back to it in about 10 minutes. So amazing home chefs, the onion's been sweating away for a good 10 minutes. Beautiful, there you go. Give it a little stir. So the onions are nice and soft, the ginger and garlic is cooked, the rawness is gone. Now adding the colourful spices, 1 teaspoon of ground turmeric powder, 2 teaspoons of ground coriander powder, 2 teaspoons of general curry powder, guys. This is a British thing and it enhances the flavour, don't leave it out. 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, and I'm using 2 teaspoons of Kashmiri chilli powder. I just love the colour, and it's a little bit milder than normal, but if you like it sort of a bit spicy, add about 3 to 4 teaspoons of Kashmiri chilli powder, but I like that medium strength, and I've got loads of green chilies for that flavour. So now the spice has gone in, give it a mix. So this just slightly toasts it up in the pan. Fantastic, because spices can get damp, guys. So if you just slightly toast it in this oil, it just wakes it up. I'm putting the heat to a high because I'm going to be adding the tomato puree now. This is 3 medium-sized tomatoes. Just put it through a chopper blender and whizzed it up. This creates a lovely, unique, thick sauce. The shorba, which is the gravy, is going to be amazing. This dish, just the sauce on its own, if you have it, mop it up with a naan, it's amazing. But what we're going to do, we're going to have it with Bangladeshi steamed dumplings. We love this steamed dumplings. It's cooked in so many ways. Today I'm going to be showing you my mum's quick little recipe. Fantastic. I'm just letting the spices just booner up together before I go to the next step. Wonderful. So the pie is cooled down now. That's going to go into the pan. Bismillah. This is very unique, acquired taste, guys. You're going to really love this. So let me booner this up together. Look at that. Wonderful colours, eh? The kitchen's smelling so fragrant and aromatic. Now I'm adding some liquid. 1.5 to 2 litres of water. Look at that wonderful colour. This is beautiful. The gravy on this is going to be to die for. I'll put the pressure cooker lid on. So amazing home chefs, this pressure cooker has locked itself in now. Now I'm going to reduce the gas to a low, so change the hob, so this is a lower, and let it cook in its own pressure for a good 1 hour. So we'll come back to it in an hour. So amazing home chefs, now the paya is in the pressure cooker. Now I'm going to ask my mom to come and make these amazing steamed rice dumplings. So I'm going to be using ground rice flour. This is about 500 grams. We're not going to be adding too much, so I've turned the gas on. Menu adoro nelle fuori zigo. Il bazle kitete.
Bazle to sayi dilo.
Exactly. So while you're toasting the rice flour, just put the kettle on. Na bazi alto te halifani dile le to ize.
Na hasoy boika. Zanun sayi kholi lai ron fanni chya. Tu orlo ile mobarlo ya ki zuzuro.
Zorzoro. Right, you can add this rice flour to the water. However, if you toast it, it just becomes nice and sort of grainy. And when you have the soy fita, you'll understand for soy fita connoisseurs. Gesh mai tamni. So just added some water and a bit of salt, about half a teaspoon of salt. Salt to taste, you can add 1 teaspoon if you wish. You just want it to have a slight little flavour. That's all. So don't add too much water, you just want to make a slight little dough. That's all. When it forms together like this, nice sticky-ish, that's when it's ready. What do you say? So there you go, that's ready. Rice flour.
Rice flour is
fine.
Barik dana rakiya hai gupura dana.
So amazing home chefs, this is a sort of steamer. Now we don't want to fill it to the top, but you need some space because the steam at the bottom is going to cook the soy fita. And my mum's nearly done now, so last 2 left, and this is the last one. Yep, what she's saying is you can make this smaller if you wish. However, we like it in big pieces because we're going to break it, like just sort of break this up and then add it to the sauce of the paya. So now we're going to put this on a steamer. Now just put the lid on. There you go. And this is as old as me. She still uses these good pots. And this is nearly done now. So we're just waiting another 15-20 minutes or so. Then we're going to turn the gas off and wait for this to drop. And then I'll show you the paya. So this is dried shatkora bakoro. So this is from Bangladesh. It's a sort of lemon sort of family, and we just sun dried it, believe it or not. So basically I bought these raw ones from Bangladesh, and then she just dried it in the British summer in the UK. Normally this would be dried in Bangladesh and sent over with family. But so this just gives it a sort of bitter lemony sort of flavor. If you don't have this, just get 2 wedges of lemon and just whack it in. But however, this shatkora is going to be a divine curry, believe you me. So there you go. We're gonna, once the pressure cooker turns off and when we're finishing it up, we're going to be adding this shatkora. This is going to be wonderful. And if you like what I do, I appreciate a like, share and subscribe. And if you want to see really authentic dishes with my mum cooking, let me know in the comment section. And there's a dish I specifically like, which is the hanglamas. If you want to see, if there's Bengali viewers and if you want to see the hangla mas recipe, let me know in the comment section and then I'll cook that dish because I'm feeling it. I want to eat that. Yeah, so it's been about 20 minutes and this is ready. So she just sprinkled a bit of water, so I suppose for it to not stick together. And now we're gonna, there you go. Beautiful. Wow. So simple. This is Bangladeshi soy fita, which is the steamed rice dumplings. So with the ground rice, not the fine rice powder, we toasted it, added about just over half a teaspoon of salt, and then we added some boiling water, made it into a dough. You can make balls, you can make any sort of shapes. This is the one we prefer, the big ones, so we can break this up and it becomes nice and crumbly. And use some rice flour, the fine ones, to put it onto your hands and when you're forming these balls. So there you go. These are the steamed rice dumplings we're going to be eating with the paya. Now I'm still waiting for this. It's releasing some steam. There you go. I just need this pressure. Once this drops, then it's safe enough for me to open up. So I'm just have to be a bit patient now. So now this has dropped. Let's have a look. Wow. There you go. So there you go. Nice and soft. The sauce. That's wonderful. Now I'm going to finish it up. I'm going to remove it to my cooking pot. Now that I've transferred this amazing paya dish to my pot, this is where I'm going to finish it off. I'm going to make it nice and thick. All the paya is breaking away. Now the shatkora goes in. Beautiful. This is a Sylheti inspired dish. Now all you Sylhetis in the whole of Bangladesh, nobody loves shatkora as much as the Sylhetis. This is a personal favourite. Shatkora, which is anything, if it's cooked with beef, lamb, chicken, I just love it. So let this cook away. We're gonna, basically I just want this to be hydrated again, so it's dry, as you know. It's gonna release some flavors, 15-20 minutes, and then it'll be done. So let this cook. So the curry's been cooking for a good 20 minutes now. The shatkora has become nice and soft, and the coriander goes in now. These are the frozen coriander from the garden, still organic. Fantastic. I like to add a bit of kasuri methi, gives an amazing flavour. So a good tablespoon of kasuri methi that was. And lastly, homemade garam masala, just gives it a lovely fragrance. There you go. Now put the gas to the lowest. And we're just going to let this cook for 5 minutes and let all that garam masala and everything infuse together and let the oil separate, then it's ready. So amazing home chefs, this is ready. Now this is an amazing dish, I tell you. The oil has separated. I've just used 4 tablespoons of cooking oil. That was it. Now these shatkoras are cooked. They've still kept its shape, but it's soft enough now and it's released enough flavour because I've cooked it for 20 minutes now. Now let's turn the gas off and plate up. Beautiful. So there you go, Bangladeshi soy fita steamed rice dumplings with the paya. There you go. Now this is a proper authentic traditional dish that you gotta enjoy accompanied with these rice dumplings. If you enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and go on the comment section. And if you like to see my mum's cooking of that fish curry or anything, request on the comment section and we'll get that something done for you. Now let me taste this amazing dish. Beautiful. The moment of truth. Now look at this amazing dish. This is what I'm talking about. So this is soy fita and the paya. Can you see the shatkora? If you haven't tasted this shatkora, it is amazing. It is sublime, out of the world. This is a sort of high collagen, thick, and you got that sauce which is sort of when you got that beef that rendered out, that collagen, so it's, when you put it in your mouth, it's got that sticky sort of texture. It is a really acquired taste, and you gotta taste this to understand this dish. Now let me tell you how this tastes. So this is the soy fita, crumbly texture already, how my mum done it. So add it onto the sauce. Beautiful. Now bismillah. Champion. This sauce, this is where all the flavor is. Spicy, a bit of the sourness from the shatkora. And look, this is like wobbling away, yeah? This is like jelly-like. Not everyone's gonna like the texture of this, but people who enjoy paya, they're gonna absolutely adore this. Still steaming away, shatkora. This is the real deal. If you've enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and go in the comment section if you'd like to see my mum cook some more dishes. See you soon for the next one. Beautiful.